Hey guys, my name's J-Man. Today we're taking a look at Legacy Voyager, what's his name? Roadhauler. Excuse me for not knowing his name. He did appear only in one scene of the entire series, so, you know. Roadhauler is part of the Velocitron Spedia collection. There's the packaging with some great artwork. I love what Hasbro is doing with their artwork nowadays. It's really quite special and deserves a lot more credit. And there's top of the packaging for you. I love this new box style. I actually prefer over the old kind, and I hope they do more of these types of boxes. And there's that beautiful hauler artwork on the side there once again. For anyone interested, that's the back of the box. Pretty plain, pretty simple. They've just gone away completely with any description of the character whatsoever. I mean, it makes sense. He was not even really in the show. He's just a meme character. But on to the figure himself. For this being the 4-3 paint of the figure, it's actually a really good color. It's very Constructicon green, but a little bit lighter, so it hits my funny bone just the right way. He does come with 3 accessories. First, the blaster that comes with most of the other grapple molds. No paint on it, but there's some great detailing on here anyway. And the other side. He comes with a grappling hook, much like Grapple did. There is a C-clip on here, which is odd, but okay, I guess C-clips are back. And lastly, it does come with a little hand blowtorch fire nozzle thingy-mabob that they all come with. But here's grapple and vehicle mode. As you can see, he's really well and sleeked out. The flat coloring on these molds gives them a very unique and cohesive feel. You can see the back headlight details right there on his feet. And if you want, you can always go and paint those yourself or go buy yourself some repo labels. They do a good job at fixing that up. You got the construction striping right there on the sides, also on the crane, as well as painted wheels, which is always nice. The weird little faux tires on his legs, I don't know what those are. Gas tanks on the side here are painted nice silver with some black on the bottom. And this entire cap section, because it is clear plastic through and through, and they painted it very color matched green, which is very impressive for Hasbro. Get a close look of that Autobot symbol with the grill. It is actually really well done. I don't want to hark on Hasbro, but this is a great paint job right here. Hauler does roll, Roadhauler, on all of his wheels, which is great. For more articulation, he is a crane vehicle, so he does get the crane. Oh yeah! And swivels on the hinge right here. Tiny crane can move up and down like so. Very posable. He can go all the way up, all the way down. And he pulls an erector, just boop! Look at that! The detailing on these truck figures are really cool, and something that a lot of people don't appreciate, especially MP collectors. Now he can use his accessories in his vehicle form, mainly this claw. And now he can carry any C-clip attachable robots to safety or from the deep depths of the canyon, because that's the only thing he's known for. And for size comparisons, Studios here, Cybertronium, Bumblebee movie Bumblebee, god that's mouthful, Earthrise Kingdom Wheeljack, and finally a Voyager Seeker mold. I did forget to note that you can store the weapons and accessories in vehicle mode. You already shown that one, but we can store the nozzle, as well as his blaster, not so discreetly, but it does the job. Yellow tab section there with a little open-ended slot right there, and just stick that right on there if you can. Like that. And you can either store the gun right there, or on these two posts, or in these two posts right here. Personally, I like storing it on this back post right here, simply because it's out of the way, discreet, and it doesn't really break the flow of the silhouette. Bing bob. There it looks with all of his accessories. Now let's get this lanky boy transformed. So there's Holler in robot mode. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm digging his color scheme a lot. The green on black with the accents of silver really just make him stand out so well amongst the rest of the season 1 cast. One thing I just appreciate in general is the fact that Hasbro didn't reuse one of the already existing head sculpts. This is a brand new head sculpt. And dang, it just looked dope. It gives like characterless characters so much more character. And it just makes my little heart happy. I like to imagine he's the crew's engineer in season 1 and he just has the angry cup voice just yelling at everyone and being all grumpy. So essentially, bigger gears. Speaking of which, where's my gears, Hasbro? Where's my gears? The screaming face just gives him more of an angry personality and kind of reminds me of the Hulk. He's just a mean green fighting machine. As far as articulation goes, he has the same thing as the other molds if you have them, either Inferno, Grapple, or that Target Master exclusive. The main head is just on a swivel, but it can look 360 degrees with an exposed mushroom peg. Which means you could probably swap out his face in Grapples for a G1 cartoon face. That's pretty dope. Arms are on a universal mushroom peg going 360, and the arms go out all the way 90 degrees with sculpted armpit joints, which is always very nice to see. Bicep swivel, bend at the elbow that gets you 90. Yeah, there are gaps. Honestly, I don't care. For 30 bucks, it's whatever. He has a waist swivel, not limited by the crane because you can always move it out of the way. He has the hip panels connected as a thigh, so he can go a good amount of up and a great amount of back, so he can do the full splits. Hips can go all the way out. Very nice joints, which is something to mention. 4 molds and joints, pretty good. Thigh swivel with a mushroom peg. Full bend at the knee. Very nice. And the lovely ankle articulation of this figure. Due to the way he transforms, his feet are very poseable. Ankle pivot that gets you more than you. There is no ankle swivel on this mold, but I honestly could care less about ankle swivels. In fact, it probably makes him more stable. However, his toes can go up and go down and extend all the way out if you want to. Also, if you do want to display this figure in a flying action pose, he does have that 3mm port right there on his butt. Very conspicuous, and it adds into the transformation as well. Again, just want to get into this detailed sculpt work on this figure. I mean, my god, they didn't have to do this. This was unnecessary, but they did. Even on the back shins here, they look extremely good. I mean, yeah, it's a little gappy, but not as bad as other figures. I mean, just look at that shoulder detail. That didn't need to be there. It's not shown in vehicle mode, but they did. I can firmly say this figure is probably one of my favorites out of the Legacy line, even if it's a repaint. In regards to accessories, it's pretty much like all the other molds. Blaster in the hand, flipped in hand to reveal the peg, for your nozzle, and your claw. With all of his posability, you can get him some crazy action poses and have him looking good too. And even though he has a constant screaming face, it is on a mushroom peg, so if you ever want to, you can always switch out with Inferno's face, or heck, paint a green grapple face, one of the two. I mean, honestly, it's just a miracle that we're seeing this figure even come to light, considering he only got his G1 toy, and I think the universe did a repaint, but I'm not certain on that. Anyway, size comparison. Here he is next to Studio Series, Bumblebee Movie, Cybertronian Brawl. God, they need better names nowadays. This figure is fabulous, and I will be reviewing him. Kingdom Earthrise Wheeljack mold. And for Voyager comparison, the Voyager Seeker mold. It's a coordination set, by the way. All in all, this repaint is definitely worth a pickup. I mean, honestly, it's a one-off character. And if you're willing to go out and buy 2 skin repaints, you might as well pick up this one. He appeared once, he was a miscolor, but at least he actually did something unlike Skids.